You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. The Suffolk County Sheriff and some of his team went to El Salvador toward a maximum security prison. They came back with a better understanding of the connections between MS-13 on Long Island and in Central America. Sherry Einhorn reports.
About 30% of the inmates housed at both Suffolk County jails have some type of gang affiliation, according to the Suffolk Sheriff's Office.
We have quite a few gangs in Suffolk County, MS-13 being one, 18th Street being another. We have Bloods, we have Crips, we have Latin Kings, we have DDP, Dominicans Don't Play.
In an effort to better understand the connection between MS-13 here in Suffolk County and leadership back in El Salvador, the sheriff and the undersheriff recently took a trip there. They met with top law enforcement officials and also toured a maximum security prison commonly called CCOT. The 12,000 inmates there are referred to as terrorists in El Salvador and described as the worst of the worst gang members. It was Toulon's second trip to the country, and he tells Newsday he saw a significant improvement and credits the government, the police, and the military with arresting so many top-level gang members.
We have a direct pipeline now, not only to the Minister of Justice, but to individuals who can tell us what's going on with MS-13 or 18th Street in El Salvador that can really help us deal with issues that we could potentially be seeing, whether it's graffiti, whether it's tattoos, whether it's signs, whether it's things that are mentioned through some sort of communication. You know, we have a definite pipeline to understanding.
CCOT is highly restrictive. We're told by the sheriff's office there are no visits, calls, or mail, no mattresses, blankets, or pillows.
Those restrictions prevent those gang leaders or terrorists from controlling the gangs on the outside, whereas previously all of the orders, including orders for the United States, came from the prisons in El Salvador. This was a blow, and it was I think, a severe blow to the leadership of MS-13. But rest assured, they're going to try to come back, and law enforcement in Suffolk County has to be super vigilant to make sure that that doesn't occur.
In Yaphank, I'm Sherry Einhorn for Newsday TV.
Rex Heuermann's ex-wife has visited him in jail. An attorney confirmed Asa Ellerup visited the suspected Gilgo Beach killer at the Suffolk County Jail yesterday. Ellerup filed for divorce from Heuermann 6 days after his July arrest. The 60-year-old Massapequa Park man is charged in the killings of 3 women and is a prime suspect in a 4th killing. Let's read the latest on the Gilgo killings investigation. Go to Newsday.com, click Get More, below the Newsday TV video box. And the animals at Sherwood Jane Farm will stay put after the property owners tried to have them taken away. The owners requested the animals be moved earlier this year. They showed up yesterday to take the animals, which sparked an outcry from neighbors and the police being called.
This is terrible! Let her go in! Let the children say goodbye!
The 40-year-old pony and some sheep were said to be relocated from the Setauket farm. The farm's caretaker says she feels very passionate about the property and the animals.
When you spend so much time every single day of every single week, every single month of 8.5 years, your life, this is your life.
Preservation Long Island, which owns the property, could not be reached for comment. And a late Long Island World War II veteran was awarded a Congressional Gold Medal today. George T. Brown was among the first black Marines in the nation. His daughters were at Hempstead High School to accept the medal.
We are incredibly honored and proud and happy that our dad was finally acknowledged for his hard work, for his time spent in the Marines, and for his service to the children of Hempstead and the community as a whole.
Brown went on to become a dean at Hempstead High School. The district also named a building in his honor. It's never too early to make your summer plans. 90s icon Alanis Morissette is coming to Jones Beach on July 10th. Special guests for the show include Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Tickets go on sale next Friday. Good luck. All right, let's take a look at your Long Island weather. And it's not the best day tomorrow, but it's way better than tonight. As you can see, we have a little bit of rain moving into tomorrow, but tomorrow the temps are pretty mild. We're in the 50s with clouds overhead, and I'll take that any day over rain.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
A Long Islanders celebrating a World Series win. Jamie Stewart went one-on-one with Stony Brook alum in a story you'll see only in Newsday.
It was like, holy smokes, like, this is awesome. This is what you play for.
11 years after Travis Jankowski enjoyed a trip to the College World Series with the Stony Brook Seawolves, Travis made it to Major League Baseball's World Series. And this time, he won the whole thing.
The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
Was there any parallel to just the euphoria you felt back then and now?
Oh, 100%. You know, not to devalue the College World Series in the least bit, but as a kid, you always dreamed to win the World Series of Major League Baseball. You know, that being said, the parallels are incredibly similar.
Travis became the first player in Seawolves baseball history to win the World Series. He made his mark as a bench player, but in Game 4, found himself thrust into the starting lineup. Travis came through.
Travis Jankowski getting his chance and taking advantage.
Were you on cloud nine at that moment? Could you feel the ground?
A very similar sensation of your first major league hit. You know, you don't really feel your feet hit the ground. You're kind of having that out-of-body experience.
Do you feel like a lot more people know who you are now?
You know, honestly, I never thought, I don't look at myself as a celebrity. I'm just a guy. Shoot, 5 minutes before I got on this call, I was just, I was mowing my yard, playing Legos with my kids. I don't feel like I deserve all this. You know, it's a gift. I work my butt off for it, but I don't know. To say you're a World Series champion, that still kind of gives me goosebumps. And it's like, okay, yeah, I guess I am.
For Newsday TV, I'm Jamie Stewart.
Pretty humble guy. Now, to read more about Travis, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Why not hop on the Polar Express to Grand Central? Alfonso Castillo has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
It's not quite the Polar Express, but this holiday season, the LIRR will bring Long Islanders closer than ever before to some of New York City's most festive attractions, including a few right inside the railroad's new terminal at Grand Central.
It's a magical place, and any time of year, but certainly during the holidays.
Rather than go out of their way to visit the New York City landmark, the opening of Grand Central Madison earlier this year means Long Islanders now have a one-seat ride to the popular holiday destination, which includes attractions like the Holiday Fair, the Thanksgiving Market, and my favorite, the Whispering Gallery.
So this is one of the cooler attractions here, but one that people might not know about.
Yeah.
What is this?
So if you come down here and you speak into the corner, the person on the opposite end will be able to hear you.
All right, so can you hear me?
I can hear you so super clear.
Oh wow, this is so like creepy and weird. It's like there's a speaker in the wall.
Visiting from France, the Apich family was sure to spend time at the Whispering Gallery while checking out all of Grand Central's attractions.
What's been your favorite thing that you've seen?
This is very impressive.
And there's no shortage of impressive sights in the newest addition to the terminal, the LIRR's 5-block-long Grand Central Madison Concourse.
And of course, you step outside the station and there are even more holiday attractions to check out, including Rockefeller Center, about a 15-minute walk from here, where before long, a tree is going to be going up. Outside of Grand Central Terminal, where it is definitely beginning to feel a lot like Christmas, I'm Alfonso Castillo for Newsday TV.
And that tree is set to arrive in the city on Saturday. Now, to read more about this story, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
What's Up on Long Island is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
It is almost the weekend, so here's what's up on Long Island.
Give your all to me, I give my all to you.
John Legend is coming to Long Island. The Grammy Award-winning singer will take the stage Saturday at the Tillis Center in Brookville. See Masters of Illusion live in Westbury. The TV magic show comes to the stage featuring traditional magic tricks and state-of-the-art illusions. It's tomorrow at the NYCB Theater. The Long Island Nets take on the Raptors tomorrow night and the Greensboro Swarm Saturday night. It's at the Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale. Now for admission info and more events, click Get More or the Newsday TV video box.
Information about communities is lost if you don't have local reporters, and if there's no one reporting, how do you know what's going on in your community?
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll leave you now with a look at your 7-day forecast.